The college football playoff is here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the ground. It's Cross. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the kickoff will be returned. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Okay.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Makes a quick route. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Receiver makes the catch. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a first set of downs from the 22.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. And the receiver's got it. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Damn. Okay. Good take right there.
First down yardage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner heads out of bounds. it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fielded at the 25. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On the run.
What the fuck, dog? Man, stop playing with me, bro.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We get him back.
Offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
The quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down here for this offense. Hands off to the left. inside the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Cross.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. And now the defense will call a timeout here. They certainly didn't like that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
And they've got him on the blitz.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. And here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Man, that was the wrong fucking person, dog. Is that a linebacker? It is a linebacker right there.
That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right.
All right, man. I'm trying to do too many things. I want to watch the game, man. Play this nigga. That's right.
That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds him open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. He keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now back at the 7, it's 3rd down and goal. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles and going. Swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. He keeps it himself. It's a fumble short of the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, as still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Well, the tight end grabs it over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
What the Oh, yeah, no, my bad. My bad.
More than enough to pick up a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Cross. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Breaks in open space. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Throws to the tight end. Number falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Going to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
What the fuck?
After a huge return, the defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Handoff to the right side. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He's got it in the open. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second round, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the left side. Explosive play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. State offense comes back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State to put them on top now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him up 3. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
offensive coordinator, and you're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return now. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Breaks free. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Ah! Oh, that's the nigga. Okay. That's the nigga. That's the guy. Okay. That's the fucking guy. All right.
Boy, great
You got it now.
defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but hey, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Buying time. Moving to his left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Stop right there at the line and no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Plays a man to the left. Big catch downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at the 35. He makes the stop for the big play with 31. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown.
The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. Football comes out. The ball rolls out of bounds and end up being a short gain, but no first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. Gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And it's eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The tight end has got it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the outside, it's Cross. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side.
Who the fuck is this nigga Marsh, bro?
Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Touchdown, Clemson, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They try to muscle toward the end zone now. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State State offense comes back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags with the throw. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a shotgun run call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. Backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. For an open man. With the catch, it's Cross. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in this ball game. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a ton of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Give it to him.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end.
I missed the fucking jam. Fuck.
Beautiful catch there. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Catch made in space. Look out. Gets out of bounds after a solid.
I know better. I know fucking better, bro.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
I know he was running that play, dog.
So the two-point conversion gets this back to a one-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Handoff on a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big grab all the way to the 43.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
The short completion of the tight end. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He fights it for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Off target and incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch.
Come on, bro.
As they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll try the ground game here with running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Play action here on first down. Look at him scramble. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
My quarterback left-handed.
Not much of a gain there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Hand off to the single back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He'll hand it off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll run it from the gun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding some room with the
I wanted to stay in bounds.
carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Well, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback.
No. Oh. I was trying to let y'all keep going. He got his ass shitted out the brand last game. Okay, he can go too. He can go too. I think they ain't gonna go to school. Like that, nigga.